two guests. We've got Kevin, um, the lawyer, the MLM lawyer, and
Kevin
also,
Thompson.
yeah, Kevin Thompson
Wow.
and JP.
Superman.
Yeah, we got Kevin Thompson and JP coming on. So, okay, the live stream's live. I'm gonna grab you guys the link. Close this. Okay, so let's go to the chat for everybody. Okay, so Pete, I sent the email out last night and it looks like it's getting better traction.
Okay, cool. I saw that.
Seems like the more time people have, like if they get it, I sent it out last night, just kind of want to have to rush it this morning. And,
Okay.
it looks like we're getting more people. So that's kind of maybe what I'll continue to do for these, for Thursday night and Sunday night. So I'll get the email out.
What we should maybe do later, Charles, is like we're going to have like this lawyer guy on, which we might want to send out an email, not this time, obviously, but have something that says, top MLM leader talks about why Save Club is the place to be webinar. You know what I mean? Something like a curiosity headline to make them want to really jump on the webinar.
Yeah. Yeah. I can put that in here's John. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting JP in here. I don't see Kevin in here yet. Hey, JP. I'm also making you a co-host. All right, open incognito window. So JP, let us know. You got to unmute. Let us know if you see if you got Kevin on, so I can unmute, so I can make him a co-host.
Who are you looking for?
Kevin Thompson.
Charles, that sweater looks crazy
Yeah.
comfortable.
Kevin Grimes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin Grimes.
Yeah.
Kevin Grimes. Kevin Grimes.
He should be on any moment. We just hung up with our board call, and so we were directing here. Let me check. Hang on. I'll be right back.
All right, Charles. I said Thompson. I confused everybody.
Yeah, you threw me off. It's all right.
They're both good lawyers.
They're actually partners.
Oh, are they?
What's up, Matt? You feeling better?
Not 100% yet, but yeah, definitely feeling better. It's been a week today.
Nothing worse than being sick.
My poor wife got it too, so she's a couple days behind me.
It wasn't COVID, was it?
Aren't you happy with me, Shelly?
What's crazy, guys, is we spend so much of our life healthy, and we just take it for granted, right? And we don't realize how precious health is until you get knocked down that way. Then you realize, man, this is not fun.
Yep.
100%.
We're gonna talk about that today too with another one of our exclusive deals. So
Perfect.
Marsha's gonna be on with us as well with her stable copper. So okay. Yeah, JP, we'll get started here in just a minute. We'll do an introduction and then I want to share with everybody the funnel we have for the health program.
Okay.
For the health benefits.
Do you see
ready,
Kevin
Matt?
on?
What's that? Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Let's go.
Did we see Dr. Grams
All
on
right.
here?
Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon, depending on where in the world you're logging in from. You've logged into the Save Club Zoom training and content drop today on Monday, the 8th of December. Excited to see everybody here. Got lots of people dropping in. Get those last minute text messages out to your team members, get them on the call. Even prospects can drop in and see what's happening here in the world of Save Club. We're excited to have all of you. If you'd like to, go ahead and unmute yourselves and let us know what city, state, country, province that you're logging on from.
Also, Matt, we've got a lot of people joining in from YouTube, and so I've got the link there in YouTube. I'll keep dropping it, and that's a great way for people to come join and watch. And they just do, one
Kevin's
click.
coming in right now too, Charles. Kevin just dropped in.
Okay, great.
Yeah, awesome. So welcome to the Save Club Zoom training and content drop today, and welcome to everybody on YouTube. I forgot we're streaming live. I've been under the weather and missed a few Zoom meetings myself. So let us know what city, state, country, province you're logging on from. I see we get Jay in Maricopa, Arizona, Carolyn, Arizona, David in the United Kingdom, Pete in San Diego. We've got Robert in England, Melanie in Virginia, Ginger in Dallas, Georgia. If you guys want to direct people to the YouTube, Charles has put that in as well. We got Janice on Ontario, Canada, and we got Karen in North Carolina. We got Sacramento, California. Hello, Carla. Jean, Paul in Lockport, New York. Jan in Sweden. Rich in California, Janice in Idaho. And who else do we have? I see we got a bunch more people coming in. Anders in Sweden, Willie in Georgia. Welcome. James in Plano, Texas. Welcome to the Save Club training and content drop today, December the 8th. We're excited to have all of you folks here. And also welcome to everybody tuning in on YouTube. Love using all the different streaming.
I have to do it here.
Welcome. Who else do we have?
The trade on Dorito.
Okay, welcome. You got any background noise? Please feel free to mute yourselves out. That'd be great. All right, welcome to the Save Club Monday content drop and training today. Welcome Gisela in Barcelona, Spain, Tyrone in Maryland. Welcome everybody. We're going to get started here in about 30 seconds. So welcome everybody. Let us know what city, state, country, province. Welcome.
This is Jonathan.
Great to have you.
Lehigh Acres, Florida.
Hello, Jonathan in Lehigh Acres, Florida. Welcome. Great to have you. We got
Scoggins,
Alejandro.
Gatesville, Texas.
Welcome,
What's
Billy.
up, Billy Scoggins? Welcome. Alejandro in Phoenix, Arizona as well. Carolyn in North Carolina. Welcome.
All right, Matt, let's get started. I'll get the recording going.
Sounds good. All right. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Depending on where in the world you're logging on from, you logged into the Save Club training here in content drop on this Monday, December 8th. We're excited to have each and every single one of you on the line. I'm going to go ahead and turn this right over to our CEO, Charles Moody, out in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we got some exciting stuff for you guys today. So Charles, take it away, and I'll make sure everybody gets muted out and get all the settings.
Okay, I'm ready. Mute them out and I'll unmute. Okay, everybody, welcome to this call. Matt, thanks for doing such a great introduction. We've got some special guests on today. One of the things that is really heating up here, especially in the United States, are the health insurance marketplaces. There's a deadline that's coming up, which is December 15th. So December 15th is when open enrollment for health insurance, that's the last day. If you don't get signed up by the 15th, then your coverage will not start January 1st. When what we're discovering is a lot of people are just opting out of that system and leaving their families uncovered with health insurance, and they just don't have options. And we've got an amazing option here with the Save Club Health benefits offered by our partners at Benevita. So today we've got Kevin Grimes and John Guzman on again. They were with us here when we launched the program, and they've got some exciting announcements and news going on. They pay very close attention to this health marketplace. They see all the different things that are coming up. And I'll tell you what, when you're able to provide somebody with the discount that we have the deepest discount on the Rolls-Royce of packages when it comes to health benefits, and they're able to provide it to their entire family for $50. It's a great way to leverage that as an introduction to Save Club, because we truly do have a way to help people save money on so many things that they're spending money on each and every month. And there's very few areas in the world that are the size of healthcare and what is going on. So, John, I'd like to give you the forum here so you can share with everybody what's been going on in the world of health benefits and just everything that you've got queued up for us with this amazing package.
Perfect. Good morning, Charles. Thanks for the introduction. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody around the world. I love the energy of this company. Charles has been a friend of mine, I don't know, for maybe 15 years, maybe 20 years, a long, long time. So I've watched him elevate over the years, and to see what you guys are doing here is truly amazing. And my partner, Kevin, and I were proud to be a part of the services you guys are presenting to the marketplace. We are the founders of a company called Benevita. Right, Benevita is a contraction word for benefits, and the Italian word life, Benevita. Right, and we are launching several brands coast to coast right now. Save Club being one of them. We just completed the contract signing of another white label with a big union based out of the Midwest. They have about 2 million members in their network. They also represent like the Uber, the Lyft drivers, and it's just an amazing contract. So we're super proud of what we've been able to do there. And it all goes back to the key point that Charles referenced. We have the Rolls Royce of value proposition. When you can package the services that we have at the price points that we have for you guys, that puts us probably 70 or 80% below retail value in the marketplace. And so my lawyer, Kevin, you'll meet him in just a moment. He's arguably the #1 compliance attorney in the world in the direct marketing space. He's represented companies like Melaleuca and Herbalife and, most of the multi-billion-dollar companies. And he likes to preach on something called value proposition. He loves the idea of being able to sell a Mercedes at the price of a Volkswagen. Right. And so we've been able to do that. So at Benevita and through Save Club, we offer several services. We offer our first tier 1 service. It's called our urgent care. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no deductibles, no copays. You get sick, you just go online, you request an urgent care appointment. One of our doctors will call you back within 15 minutes. They'll give you the appointment, and they will prescribe the medication that you need. I'll give you one good example of this out of many that we have. I was in Oklahoma recently, in Oklahoma City, and a good friend of mine who's a pastor in Arkansas, he saw on Facebook that we posted being in Oklahoma, and that's just about a 3-hour drive wherever he's at in Arkansas. So they made an unplanned decision to drive to see us, and he's got a young family. They have like 5 kids, and he has a severe condition called gout. He cannot eat red meat, but because they didn't plan the trip correctly, in the middle of the night, they pulled over at a Carl's Jr. and he bought a hamburger. Next morning in Oklahoma City, his knee is the size of a softball. He can barely walk. He didn't bring his medication. It was just a bad experience. I said, brother, I own a company where we might be able to help you. So we drove to a restaurant. We enrolled him. Within 7 minutes, the doctor called him back, gave him the appointment, and ordered a steroid for him and sent it to the CVS pharmacy right around the corner from his block. Right? He was in level 50 joy because we gave him something that could mitigate that pain. Now, had he not had this service, he would have had to wait till he got back to Arkansas, called his doctor. It probably would have been a week before he was able to see the doctor. All bad. And we've got countless stories on how the urgent care is just a game changer. That's important. Write this down, because the American Medical Association has indicated that 70% of all ER visits are not necessary. 40% of all doctors' visits in office are not necessary. The one thing COVID gave us, it gave us the ability to get world-class health and wellness care digitally, and it's changing the world forever. Okay. The second service we offer is discounted prescription care. Right. There are 2 kinds of care. One's acute care and one's chronic care. Acute care is something, that, like someone on the beginning of the call said they've been sick for the last week or 2. It's a flu, short-term COVID, whatever it is, strep throat, something that's going to keep you down, for a few days, a week, but you're going to get over it. right? And so we've got prescriptions. We have hundreds of prescriptions that are for free, right? And we have tier 2 and tier 3 prescriptions. So the American Medical Association, they put out the most prescribed medications every year. And if your prescription is one of those, it's free. If it's tier 2, it's $5. If it's tier 2, it's $7. But there's kind of a gray area here, and I want to make sure you guys really understand how to utilize this. If you are on what's called chronic care, which is long-term medication, then our provider is great. They're going to send you a 3-month supply. They're going to send it right to your front door. You don't have to do anything besides present it to our provider. But if you are under acute care, we have something called New Benefits Discount Card, right? So you just go to your pharmacy, you present your New Benefits card. It's going to scan for the 12 cheapest wholesale providers of that medication. Sometimes it might be Walmart, sometimes it might be CVS, sometimes it might be Walgreens, or it might be one of 8 or 9 others. But we'll scan for that. It will get you the best that we can. Are we always the cheapest? No. Nothing's 100% all the time, but you will get great savings on that card, right? So we know we have an amazing product with our discounted pharmacy. Here's why that's important. We have all the data to show that 30 to 60% of all prescriptions written are never filled. Why? Because the average person cannot afford the deductible or the copay. So when we have a one price fits all, no deductible, no copay, no pre-existing conditions, it's a winner for everybody. The third service we have is mental health care. I just read the latest data from the government last week. Mental health care is the #1 fastest growing service within digital health and wellness. People have some problems. They need help. Now, we're not the only company that offers a service, but we are the only company that does the following. If you implement this service through any other company, you're going to get doctor of the day, whoever is in the pool that day. Kevin and I pay more so that you have the ability to see the same doctor. And that's important because we have all the data that shows that the probability of you getting help for your underlying mental condition is exponentially increased when you can develop a rapport and a level of trust with the doctor. So we're proud to offer that service, right? The fourth service we offer is virtual family healthcare. We can be your primary doctor, right? So we love that service. We spent months getting that deal done. It's now fully functional. It's on the platform. Our next service is Aetna Dental. We got discounted dental care across the country. Aetna has 300,000 licensed doctors coast to coast. So you just go into the back office, you order the service, you put in your zip code, and it'll tell you the vendors, the doctors that are available in your local market. And then the last tier 1 service we have is coast to coast. Coast to coast is the largest wholesale provider of lenses, of frames, providing eye services. They're the guys behind big companies like LensCrafters, and Vision 2020, which are some of the biggest in the country. So we have an amazing bouquet of products on the tier 1 level. Now we have tier 2. Tier 2, there's no additional cost to have access to them, but those are just discounted points of sale transactions, right? We have like x-rays, imaging, blood work, CT scans, diabetic supplies, right? So there's a great offering there. We also have what we call New Benefits, ancillary benefits. So we got discounts on hotels, rental cars, travel. I know you guys already have that, through other offerings within Save Club, but it's still there if you want to use it, right? We have Pet Pharmacy, Pet RX, right? So it's a great offering. So you're getting a ton of value for the price points. We wanted to use the Walmart model. We believe that if we can give a ton of value at a lower price point, yes, we're all going to make less money on a point of sale individually, but we'll make exponentially more money on scaling. And that's exactly what we want for Save Club. We want to be your service provider where we have a full bouquet of training of videos that are available to Charles and the team. We have a full support staff behind you guys. We go out of our way to let Charles and David know that we're just here to serve you guys, right? You guys are just getting out of the gate. You guys had Save Club had their first commission run with us last month, right? It worked seamlessly, worked perfectly. So we're super excited about the prospects moving forward. Now, why is that important? In the United States, here's some real hard data. Right? Healthcare costs have outpaced income by 300%, right? There's millions of people that are underinsured or not insured. As Charles mentioned earlier, in just a couple of weeks, at the end of the month, 20 million Americans are going to lose healthcare coverage because the subsidies have ended. Now, where you stand on that, that's a function of you. But at the end of the day, it is a reality, right? We have a service that people need, and we've priced it so that everyone can afford it. Now, this service in the United States is for everybody, but I believe strongly that a good company needs to have a defined target market. So we're going after the lower middle class and the lower income generating corner of America. It's for U.S. Hispanic Latinos, any minority community, the rural white community across the country, corners and channels of business that mainstream medicine has overlooked. We have the ability to bring them world-class services. And here's what I mean by that. My service provider is a company called New Benefits. They are a 40-year-old company. They service 25 million monthly members. They are the biggest non-insured service provider in the world, right? Big companies like eBay, Red Lobster, the Women's LPGA, and the list just goes on and on. They are the gold standard. The great thing is this: we own the only license for network marketing within their environment, right? Because they believe in what we're doing. They believe in the markets that we're going after. They're 100% of all their clients are corporate clients. We're the distribution arm for what we call the personal consumption model. So our mission, our mandate is to take these services to the broader market for the individual use. And we need partners like Save Club and you folks to get that thing done. Now, I'll tell you this. My background's investment banking. I was a Wall Street guy for a long time. I ran a $5 billion fund for a major company. And so I understand high finance. And so to that effect, we really understand the macroeconomics of digital telemedicine. There's a shift. I teach all over the world. There's something called a quantum shift. And it happens about every 20 years. And it happens whenever a new product, service, or technology is put into the marketplace, and everybody has to use it to keep up. For those of you that are 40 or 45 and older, you've lived through 3 major quantum shifts. We remember life before computers, life before the internet, and life before cell phones. I think we would all agree that those were services and technologies that changed the world forever. So if you understand that, and you can grasp the magnitude of that, then you understand what a quantum shift is. Quantum is a mathematical term that defines space. It means it's so big, you can't begin to quantify how big outer space is. So in business, a quantum shift happens, but every 20 years. And guess what? We are at the beginning of a new quantum shift right now. We're at the forefront of moving traditional health and wellness medical coverage from a doctor's office, from the hospital, onto a digital platform. Last year in the United States alone, and when you look at the numbers globally, they're staggering, but in the United States alone, last year, this was an $83 billion channel. Wall Street expects it to grow to $300+ billion in the next few years. And companies like Save Club and other companies that are smart enough to understand the energy behind this quantum shift are going to create incredible money-making opportunities. Let's go back to 1995. If you knew then what the internet would look like in 2025, what would you do with that information? It would have changed your life forever. Well, you have that exact same opportunity now, right? Digital medication, digital health and wellness is not the way of the future. It's today. It's already started. And we're proud to be one of the leaders coast to coast in that space. And we're one of the only companies that offers a true income opportunity by taking these essential and critical products and services to people that need it most. So my goal today was just to give you a quick overview of who we are, what we do, and why we do it. Right? We are the service provider behind Benevita. We offer world-class health and wellness services at a huge discount to market. Why we do it? We do it because if we don't, someone else is. That window of opportunity is open. I teach people all over the world that the window of opportunity opens once or twice in a lifetime. And if you're forward thinking enough and you're smart enough to get in front of that movement with a company that has the vision, you'll create amazing opportunities for yourself. So I'm going to have my lawyer, Kevin, come on. And Kevin, maybe Charles gave us a total of 20 minutes. I know I've been yapping a little bit, so I don't know how much time we have left. But if you just want to share,
Hey, JP, as you're wrapping up here, I'll bring on Kevin next. I just wanted to show everybody how we're promoting this with Save Club. So inside your back office, underneath the My Websites tab, we've got this landing page here for the health benefits, and the page looks like this. People visit it. It looks great on mobile. They fill out their name, phone number, and email address. And then what happens is they get dropped into a page that is on our tour that talks specifically about the benefits, which is this page here. And there's a couple videos here describing what the program is, how to get set up with Save Club, and then enroll with your benefits at the extreme discount of $49.97. So, comparably, this product out there is, for a single individual, $80, for families like $250. And we've got such an amazing package here, like JP was saying, the Rolls Royce of health benefits programs for the entire family for $49 a month. So this is a big adjustment there. So with that, I'll let Kevin come on and just describe what he sees inside of this space and just how fast growing providing telemedicine and health benefits are, and just how in demand this is.
Hey, Charles, let me say one more thing about Kevin. Guys, just Kevin's not just an attorney, he's a super attorney. He's the top of the spear in network marketing in our space. But in addition to that, he's also an expert with the FTC and with the FDA, right? So when we put together this protocol, we did it with the idea that we would be the gold standard in compliance and opportunity. So Kevin, address the community.
Okay. Well, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Been having some technological challenges between my computer, my phone, and calling in. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm delighted to be here, delighted to be able to, help you bring Benevita out to the world. I've been in the network marketing space on the corporate legal side for almost 34 years now. And gosh, I stopped counting quite a few years ago. I've worked with over 1,500 network marketing companies. And one of the things that I've been really kind of preachy about over the years is the industry's challenge to bring real value to the market. And, like a doctor, lawyers have lots of diagnostic questions that we ask just to, find out where our clients are, what their understanding about particular issues are. And so I'm not going to take you through all those questions, but, one of the things that I found when working with, literally 1,500 plus entrepreneurs and executives and founders is they don't understand really the most foundational, fundamental, most important piece to the whole puzzle, and that's the value of what they're bringing to the market. Now, one of the hypothetical questions I ask is, hey, would you rather try to, let's say we're going to start a car business, would you rather try to sell, Yugos or Geos, if you guys remember those models, or Hyundais for the price of Mercedes, or option two, if you could do so and make a profit, would you rather sell Mercedes for the price of Yugos or Hyundais? Obviously, in the first one, nobody but an extremely uninformed consumer would buy from us. But in the second one, people will come from all over the country beating our doors down to buy, Mercedes for the price of Hyundais. And so it really is ultimately about value. And because most people in this space have never understood that fundamental proposition, although other businesses do just fine, like Walmart. but we really haven't. And so I think what we're so excited about is being able to bring incredible value to, this part of life, healthcare, medical care. Again, we're not insurance, but we've got the ability to dramatically affect and lower people's costs of getting good healthcare. John mentioned, there's a significant percentage of people in this country who never get prescriptions filled because they just can't afford to do it. And of course, there's a significant number of people who completely forego medical care because they can't get it. And so again, I could talk a long time about value and its importance, its legal significance. But I think finally, the direct selling industry, the network marketing industry, has something of incredible value to offer people, and we're just delighted and honored to be able to partner with you guys. So again, Charles, I'll let
and just having the highest quality package, and that was one thing that John provided to us. I looked at a dozen different telemedicine providers and discount cards, and no other package had everything in the vision, the dental, everything that he covered into one single package. So I feel really proud to be able to have this as a staple here with Save Club, to give our members such a deep discount. So it's just one more hook that can open up a door and bring people and get them looking at Save Club as a way where their $20 a month membership can give them access to a program that would cost them far more, and then they get all the additional savings and all the additional things. So John, Kevin, thank you so much for sharing with us, giving us some more insights there. And it's a critical time. December 15th, a lot of people are that deadline's going to come, and a lot of people are just going to say, I'm not going to do healthcare. The subsidies are gone. The cost is too much for the family. And they're just going to be out in the world with no coverage, no primary care doctor, no access to prescriptions for their family. And that's a scary place to be in. So, if we can, bring relief to some families by getting them medical care, primary care doctor for their household, then let's do that. So thanks again, John. Anything else you want to add?
No, Charles, I'm great, brother. Thanks for believing in us. We believe in you, and let's take this journey together and see where we get.
Amazing.
Okay, guys, God bless. Bye-bye.
So yeah, thanks, guys. So one more key point about health is, we're in this time of year. We're coming off of a time where we got friends, people getting sick, a lot of traveling. This is cold and flu season, and we're looking for other ways to protect yourself. And people are looking for two things right now. They're out there looking for ways to stay healthy and well, and they're also looking for Christmas gifts. So I invited Marcia back on to talk about Stay Well Copper. We've had a whole bunch of orders. We're shipping all around the world, and people are just loving the Save Club extreme discount. So thanks again, Marcia, for giving the Save Club members such a massive deal on your product line. I just saw you were featured in a article. It looks pretty comprehensive about all that. Can you talk to us about what you're seeing, and I'll share a link to the article here so everybody can see what's going on.
Great. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you, Charles, for inviting me back. Yes, we were just in Inventor's Digest, which was kind of fun for me because I've been inventing products since the mid-70s, and it's been my life's joy to find a problem that many of us have and then find a solution that's practical and affordable. And that's exactly what I did with Stay Well. I got critically sick and I almost died. I had final rites twice. I had to learn to walk again, and I had 6 surgeries. Why? Because of germs. I got a MRSA staph infection in the lowest part of my spine in a routine skin biopsy. Never knew you could be so sick. So when I finally got better, I wanted to find a way to stay well, all naturally, without chemicals and without drugs. And my answer was antimicrobial copper. It's been around since the Egyptians, the Romans, and the Greeks. And we now have registered EPA data. We have all the certifications that our copper kills 99.97% of germs. And talk about health plans. Guys, I haven't had a cold, no flu, no COVID, no nothing since 2016 because I use my Stay Well copper every single day. I never leave home without it. It's on the back of my cell phone, which is the germiest thing we touch all the time, and the hand roller, which is on the screen right there. I take that's my sixth finger. If I'm in an elevator, an ATM, a bank checkout, a grocery store, a gas station, that is what's pushing those buttons because buttons in those public places never get cleaned enough and they don't get cleaned properly. So Stay Well Copper is a phenomenal solution. And the best thing is it self-sanitizes. So if you have germs and you hand it to me, I don't get your germs and I can still use it to clean my hands. It lasts forever. The original copper that's on my phone has been there since my original prototypes in 2016. And we are really happy to be made here in the USA. And so we are shipping. All of your orders are going out within 24 hours. And I want to take a second and say thank you. Thank you to Charles for believing in us. Thank you for those of you who have ordered. But most importantly, thank you for writing those 5-star reviews. You guys don't even know, as a product inventor and manufacturer, how much it touches my heart when you guys take your time to just send a quick email telling me about your reaction and your experience. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. Let me know if there's any way I can help you. I'm every day working to get more germs out of the world because no one should ever be as sick as I was.
Yeah, so Marsha, I just I put the link to your article there inside of the group chat, and I want to pull up and I'm going to open it and I'll share it on the screen here. So here's a great way to use this this article. So if you're giving the Stay Well Copper product as a gift for Christmas, because right now this is the time, I mean, crunch time's on for Christmas gifts, and you can't get a better deal than what we've got here from your Save Club back office. Go ahead and print this out, or give your Stay Well Copper and give the supporting materials here along with it, so that when you're gifting, you got a kind of a 1-2 punch here where they can really understand the value of this gift, and it's something that they'll use every single day. It'll be on their phone, it'll be on their keychain, it'll be killing germs for them for their whole rest of their life, and it'll be the Christmas gift that just keeps on giving over and over again. And so I'll show you guys where you can access the Save Club deal on this as well. So let's see where, pull this one up. So right here from your back office underneath exclusive deals, you'll see here we have, I'll talk about this other stuff right here, but right here, Stay Well Copper, the link is right here, and you're able to get the exclusive Save Club deals and discounts here up to 50% off on the Stay Well Copper products. So again, Marsha, thank you so much for extending such an amazing discount to the Save Club members, and getting people will live with a more germ-free environment. And
Awesome.
while I'm back here in the back office, this is where you access all the deals here, up to 70% off on products. I'm loving my oral toothpaste and care. Great deal there. I don't think I'm ever going to go back to regular toothpaste after using this for even just a couple of weeks. It's amazing. So, and again, we can thank Marsha for that as well. She connected us with the team there at Organic Oral Care.
I love my oral care. I've used it for 4 years. I used to have a lot of plaque in my teeth. When I would go to the dentist, they dig and pick, and that would just set my nerves on end. And I started using this product. The inventor, Howard Kaufman, his office is about 1.5 miles from mine, and we met in an inventors group. And I started using his product. After about 6 months, I went in for my annual cleaning, and my dentist said, "What is going on with your teeth? You don't have any plaque." And that has been the story since I've started using this. It is a little bit more pricey than Crest, but it works, and I don't have plaque, and I'm happy to buy it. And he's a wonderful man here from Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yep. And it's just one of those things where it just restores the pH in your mouth. So much disease starts inside of your mouth. And 2 times a day, the pH of your mouth, when you brush with oral, it'll be restored. And it's just one of those things. So again, another product for health and longevity. And again, with Save Club, up to 50% off discount with that. So it's just like what Kevin was saying there. When you've got the ability to have the Mercedes Benz for the Hyundai price, you've got that. And that's the same thing here. You don't have to compromise on having the best products when you've got up to 50% discounts. So while I'm back here too, I just want to let you guys know we put the link here for Monster Engager into the back office underneath exclusive deals. On Tuesday night, we're doing a Monster Engager full onboarding training. And so we're working out the final time. I think it's going to be 6 o'clock Pacific on Tuesday night. And that'll just be a Zoom where we're walking people. So if you're interested in using the Monster Engager tool, we'll have a full breakdown on that. We've highlighted it a couple times this last week on the webinars, but we're doing a full on breakdown and training of how to use that. So, and then, further on more this month, keep your eye on the exclusive deals section here, because we're going to continue to be releasing products and getting them out there. I've got some killer ones on deck that are there. But again, just, making amazing gifts. So Dave, you've been toiling with some new content material here, some new content drops. So we're excited to see what you've got for us this week.
Also,
show us just kind of how to make a Christmas push here for for Save Club.
yeah. Also, guys, I'm putting together a training. So if you're going to use Engager Pro, I'm doing a training on how you want your Facebook to look. So when you start driving all that traffic, I was working on that all morning. It's taking me time to put it all together, but once it's done, I'm putting the 90-day blitz, so you guys can have access to that. So both things will go together, the marketing system and knowing exactly how to get that thing to hum. So working on that. Should be done today, hopefully.
And Dave, I want to touch on that just a little bit. So, when you see all the reels, when you see the materials, when Dave puts out this amazing content and material to use every month, it's great, but how does that fit in the overall funnel and flow of what we're doing with Save Club? Well, with the Engager Pro, we're going to be able to have automation where you're getting 20 to 30 engagements that are very personal, that are driven by AI every single day. Those people get interest in who you are and what you're doing. They go back to take a look at your profile. They see you're living your life, but they also see Save Club ads, and they go back and they see, oh, they've got Christmas, they've got Thanksgiving, they've got Halloween, they've got this exclusive deal, that exclusive deal. This is really interesting. And they see that Save Club branding. And again, when we start doing this with hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of people online, and the Save Club ads and material become out there, this is where that repetition really builds in there. Like right now, you see ads for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has been instrumental in the whole Christmas scene and why Christmas is even a marketing thing since the very beginning. And yeah, there you go. You got Santa on cans over there. And so it's one of those things where you're running, why everybody knows about Coke. Why do they keep pushing ads in front of us? Why is it on the sides of trucks, on television, on billboards, all over the place? Because it's that repetition that seeds into someone's mind. And that's the same type of strategy here with Save Club is consistency of what we're doing as a brand. And someone might not be thinking, oh, I need a deal today, but then the holidays roll up and they want deals on presents, or they get into a situation where they see that it can help with their health and wellness, or they lose their healthcare coverage. So just being consistent with it, people will pick up on what we got because we offer so much. So yeah, Dave, I'll let you get into your drop for the week.
Yeah, it's all about grabbing attention. Everybody's sitting there scrolling all day, right? What is going to make them stop? Well, right now it's the Christmas season. Every time you turn on TV, it's Christmas. This heck, I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer last night. Funny enough. So yeah, everybody thinks about Christmas, and right now is your Super Bowl. You want to be putting out this content to get them to stop. So I did a lot of really cool, fun stuff here. We added some pictures that just grab attention. That's pretty cool. That's what Charles's Christmas tree looks like. And here, let me play. So we got Christmas music going. I like this one. There you go, Marsh. I got your product in it. So I'll play that one again. So some exclusive deals there. There's another one. This
Yeah,
one's
so-
a couple more.
yeah, roll.
Stand up rocking the Safe Club shirt. Pretty ridiculous, but a lot of fun to make. This one's fun. This one's kind of fun too.
Merry Christmas.
Got that, and then I made this cool picture you could use too, and we kind of branded the Facebook with the header of this. So cool stuff. If this doesn't get you in the spirit and the mood of Christmas, I don't know what does. So again, they're all attention grabbers. We build them so you don't have to, you know.
Yeah, that's great, Dave. Yeah, and really having the complete understanding of how to utilize these tools inside of the funnels, and get people back into checking out the Safe Club membership, getting the app, and rolling from there. So yeah, I want to encourage you guys. We've got great deals on these exclusive deals right here. For just your last minute Christmas shopping, this could work out for you great. Grab your stocking stuffer, and you still got time to get it all shipped out. So with that, I'm gonna open up, just like we do here on Mondays, open up our training here for Q&A. So if you guys are experiencing anything out there, you got questions, just raise your hands and ask away. Go ahead there, Billy.
Yeah, hello, Charles. Thank you very much. I am so excited about this new tool. I got in there and I took advantage of it, and I paid the $28.
Yeah.
And I can't I don't want to wait for tomorrow and the training. I want to get out there and learn how to do it now. Is there any ways or excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, Billy, this the tool itself, has a lot of training inside of it, and what to do to set it up and get your browser, your extension all set up inside of there. There's some videos there that can help bring you up to speed. So I would just start right there, and then we'll have a step-by-step training coming out here. I'm just going to align the time, and I'll get that message
And
out.
I'm working on
Right,
that.
I did go in there and put up some of my URLs and got my back page, profile page set up with the way I'm going to get
I'm gonna be
paid and
working
all
on
that.
today. So I'm getting that training done, so you guys will have it where I kind of show you. Because one of the things you don't want to do, and I'm going to explain this to training, is to look too spammy. You don't want every post about Safe Club, right? It looks like you're just a marketer. When people come see your page, they want to see that you're a real person. We're going to show you, put a picture of a hamburger there, show a picture of, hey, that house, I got great Christmas lights. Look normal, and then pepper in your marketing, and then that's going to get you a lot more results. And we're going to train you on how to do that. Have a good profile picture, things like that just make common sense. But we're going to go through and show everybody kind of the steps that would really make or break you, kind of thing. So I'm working on that today.
That's great.
Go
That's
ahead.
it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I just
Okay,
wanted
yeah,
to
Bill.
say,
Yeah. It's
hey.
coming. It's absorb what's there. It sounds like you're off to a good start, and yeah, we'll just get more granular on the whole process there. So go ahead, Breezy. I think you're able to unmute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm really excited about the healthcare issue. Well, not the issue, but the solution.
Yep.
And so one more time, that's for father, mother, and 2 children, or
Yeah, it's actually in the back office. It has so once you're enrolled, you can put 5 people on, like
Okay.
family members. However, if you do have a family bigger than that, you can email support, and I think they'll add them on for you. So
Okay.
I mean, it's just I don't know how many people have families bigger than 5 in one household, but they're pretty accommodating over there. The team's been their customer service team and department has been great. As you're booking, as people have been getting into, getting with their doctors and getting the same doctor, it's nice. In fact, you can actually create a relationship with your provider, sometimes even better than what you have when you have a regular provider, because you can see them more often, or when when things come up, it's not like such a hassle to get up, go to the doctor's appointment, sit in a waiting room. You see a doctor who's rushed and busy. They're also working from home, a lot of them, and so it really is a better system. And I believe that's what JP was referencing when he's talking about a quantum shift, was that now that he's got now that telemedicine's a thing and is widely accepted, it's just the way that people are gonna do it. And I think a lot of regular insurance and HMOs and stuff are incorporating telemedicine. I really think we've got even a better product than a lot of these providers do, just because these guys have been doing it since the early 2000s, and they've built this massive network, and it's mainly been used for corporations. And now we can bring it to individuals and get this great coverage for $50 for the family.
Hey, Charles.
Thanks for your answer.
Hey, Charles, someone asked a question in chat. I want to answer real quick, if that's okay.
Yep.
Gracie asked, I heard in the past content needs to be unique. So if I just copy and post the content in my back office without changing it slightly. A couple things to that. Number one, I just took somebody's video. I ripped it off of YouTube. I put it up on another account. It got 40,000 views. Didn't change a dang thing. So that's not necessarily true. Okay. 2, when you go to post on Facebook, you get to write anything you want above the content. Okay. To be unique. It's really about engagement, which is what Engage Pro does best. Is that engagement means more than the actual even content itself. The people that like it and comment and do this. Okay. That means more. But we also show you in our trainings in the back office how, if you upload a reel, let's say, that we made for you, once you upload it, let's say, to Instagram or to TikTok, there's ways to totally change the music, and then you could add emojis to it. You could add writing to it. You could do that. I also even taught in our 90-day blitz how you could even do a green screen where you could have it behind you, and you can even talk about what's going on behind you. So there's a lot of ways to take the pre-made content that we've already built for you and mix it up a little bit. But you don't have to. I take some of that pre-made content, you put it out there. It really doesn't. You're still going to do that. If they say they've already seen it, okay, change it just slightly. It's very, very easy to do. We have training in the back office that literally walks you through that. Same with the 90-day blitz. So the training's there for you to utilize. Okay, I just want to get that out of the way. Charles, keep going here, answering questions.
Yeah, sure. I got one here inside of the chat, and I'm going to show you guys the back office here of. So when you go in to the shopping portal, you click cashback shopping. The shopping portal opens. And this is my version of the shopping portal because I opened it. So I'm going to shop here, and then you click on my earnings, and this is where the earnings will show up. Now this is stuff that was purchased last week. It's pending. So what happens is the tracking goes on. It alerts the vendor that we're due cash back. They close their books. They send us the commission, and then we pay it through your regular shopping piece, and then the status will go from pending to paid. And so that process, it takes time, can take up to 6 weeks. We're hoping to get it down to like 7 days. But I was pretty blown away on this this sweater I got, well, you know, $53. In fact, let me show you what's going on here. I bought this licensed, like, you know, Broncos gear here. I went to the Broncos game yesterday. It was in Las Vegas, and you know, bought some gear there. And the cashback amount, I was blown away to earn $13.81 on a $53 purchase. Is that crazy? Like, and this was on a like a Black Friday deal. And so I already got a great deal on what I purchased. And then on top of that, because I bought it through the shopping portal, through the NFL shop link back in here, I got even, you know, more cash back. So that's how the shopping portal works. And instead of, you know, going to Walmart.com, go to Walmart through here, get 4.2% cash back. And I'll tell you guys, I wasn't expecting cash back in $13. I thought I was going to earn like 3 or 4%. This is a lot more. I got to find out why the cash back was so high, $13.81 on a $53 purchase. I was kind of blown away that it was more than what I was expecting. So, okay. All right, go ahead, Colleen.
Hey, Charles, thanks for hearing me out again today. Just an idea. My campaign at the moment is why buy your kids toys that are just going to break, that they're going to throw away, and not empower them with the Save Club membership that they can actually build residual wealth, so that when they finish school, they've got something sustainable. So just a gift of wealth to give them a Save Club membership.
Yeah.
So that was just an idea. That's my campaign at the moment.
I like it. Yeah, no, it's the gift that keeps on giving. And
Yes.
And yeah, you know, right away, especially if you know they like a particular restaurant or something. So, you know, you go to your back office. So let me just, I'll demo some more stuff. Give
Hey, real quick, Charles, I could demo. Even the health portal has a you know, its own savings too. And I'm going to show you what I can do for Christmas.
Yeah, Dave, pull that one up, and I'll demo what's here as you're getting that ready. So inside the back office here, you go to My Deals, and you get into what's inside here. You know, as gifting ideas as well, you could do deals back here. I'll just search this whole area, and then I'll go down to dining. So let's say I know somebody likes a particular restaurant. They like Red Lobster, they like something. You can get them a gift card from back in here. Like, you know, here's a way to do it, where this particular gift for Sammy's Wood-Fired Pizza is this is now 40% off. So, you know, you're able to get them a 40% off discount. We'll give them the gift card and give them the Save Club membership, and go, by the way, this gift keeps on giving, because you can just continue to go back here and get deals on stuff. So, you know, that's another way to just do shopping from inside of your Save Club portal and get your loved ones, you know, gift cards and stuff at like 40-50% discount. Go ahead, Dave. You want to share?
Yeah, I'm just pulling something up real quick here.
All right, there was a question here. Gia asked, is mental evaluation included in our health plan, such as evaluating for autism? Thank you. It absolutely is. And that's a key one. So that you get 24 mental health per year per person. And so if you're evaluating for autism, you want to get you know, counseling there, you want to get referrals. Let's say you want, you know, referrals for treatments or for programs, that you can definitely do that. I'm not a medical professional, so I don't want to comment on, prescriptions. I don't know what what ways to treat autism, but I don't like prescriptions for that personally. But okay, Dave, you want to show what
Yep,
what you
I'm
got?
pulling it up. Hold on. So it's just pulling up. So when you get in the healthcare portal, not only do we have multiple saving portals, everybody, but we also have a health portal. If you become a member, you also get deals here, and they have some really good restaurants. So on Christmas Day, I'm going to a place called Del Frisco's, and I found that it was pretty awesome that if I get on here and I scroll down, I saw Del Frisco's. Let me find it here. It's here somewhere. Right here, Del Frisco's. So if I get offers, that's for if I get if I buy a $50 gift card, $40 I get 50. But if I buy $100 gift card, I get it for 80. So instantly $20 off. Okay, so there's the tip, right? Included. And this place is kind of pricey. I'm gonna have to buy two of these. But again, if I buy two of these, I'm saving $40. If I go there without Save Club, I didn't save the money. And I have the health care anyway. I pay $49.97 for this, and this is just one of the things. But if you also look too, just in dining, there is a bunch of places. I don't know about where you live, but even close to me, there is quite a bit of dining. Let's see here. They pull it up again. Like Chewy's. I love this place. 25% off Fazoli's, Zaxby's, Wendy's, Burger King, McAllister's Deli, Olive Garden, Panda Express, IHOP, Panera Bread, Outback, Carrabba's, Red Robin, Bonefish Grill. I should have used that. I went there the other day. I didn't use it. Blaze Pizza. All these places. I mean, ton. Schlotzsky's, you name it. There's a lot of really good places in here. So again, the membership really pays for itself. If you look at what I'm just saving on Christmas Day, what's that? 2 months of membership and just one day that I'm going to use this. So really, really good deals. And some do huge, like Hard Rock Cafe. There's one downtown Nashville, 40% off, $50 gift card for $30. I'm going to have to use that one. I mean, why not? That's a great deal. So really, really cool.
Okay, Dave, I'm putting up I'm putting the Engager Pro training Zoom up right now. So
Yeah,
just give me
make sure you attend that, guys.
Okay, so I'm just setting it up here. Okay, so here's the invitation. I'm going to drop it right into here. I'll just do all of this. I'm going to drop it into the chat right here. Let me just edit out these numbers, the phone numbers, because you're going to want to attend on a webinar, not just a phone call. And there it is. Okay, I'll also put that in an email for those of you that are interested in learning how to use the Engager Pro. But yeah, go sign up for that. Okay, go ahead, Sue. I think you can unmute now.
Could you explain to me how people use the gift certificate? I'm used to doing the ones that you got in your hand, they're in your wallet kind of thing. So if I got a gift certificate for my daughter, say, through here, and it says email certificate or something.
I can explain that.
Slowly.
So hold on one second. I'm going to find what I posted on Facebook. It's pretty easy. What you would do with that is you could print it, right? So you could even just buy it to yourself. And then you would order, they would send you the gift card, like all the details of the gift card right to your email. Okay.
Okay.
What you can do with that, hold on a second. I'm just going to pull this up here because I did have a Facebook post of it not too long ago. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Let me share my screen here. Is do something like this. So you order a gift card, right? And then what you would do is print it off. Go to your printer and just print it off, showing the gift card with everything they need to know. And then you could order these boxes, or even if you go to Dollar Tree, they have these boxes that are like gift card type size box. You fold it up real nice, you put it in the box, They open it like a Christmas gift and it says, wow, 50 bucks at Starbucks or 25 bucks or whatever. It's the same thing. They don't care whether it's paper. They're interested in the money, right? They don't care if it's on a card. They're interested in the money. So then they can access that and use it to buy whatever they're going to buy, right? So you just print them off, wrap it up like you normally would, give it as a Christmas gift. They're thrilled because
Okay.
you're giving them money, right?
Yeah, and here I'll give you an example here as well. So like on this particular one, and Toasted offers, like, they got deals with restaurants all over the place. But here would be a $50 gift card, and when you purchase it, you get it for $30, so 40% discount. And what's going to happen when you fill out this information right here, it's going to email you a e-gift card, and you could simply print it out, or you can display it on your mobile device. So you could literally just forward that email, or you could open that email and cut and paste or download that gift card and then use that. So
yeah, it's a gift that you could email it direct them to, but me, I like people opening gifts on Christmas. So I would send it to me, print it, give it the gift. And then what you can do is right after they open the gift too, forward it from your email right to their email too, right? So there's a lot of ways to do that. Me, I'm really big about people opening gifts and presents. I like that. So that's the way I would do it. So they can still enjoy the opening of it and then say, hey, look, have your phone right there and just forward the email right after you even show them the piece of paper too. That way they have the paper and you've sent them it virtually as well. Make sense?
And yes, that's what I hope somebody would do for me, because I've gotten gift cards through different stuff that I've done, and I can do it myself. I have my phone and do it, but how to do that, share that with somebody who's not, internet savvy or whatever. Or they forget what it is. Yeah, I'll do both. Thank you.
Yeah, try it out. I think you'll find it pretty easy. And a lot of times they're buying stuff online anyway sometimes. So if you email them, they can use it right away, as well. And now with everybody having phone apps, like if you got Dunkin' Donuts, they could add it to their Dunkin' Donut app, you know what I mean? The gift card and all that kind of stuff. So then they would just go buy like they're normally going to buy. I mean, the gift card world is pretty sophisticated now to make it pretty easy to use the gift cards. So, but you might as well get cash back. You're not going to go to Publix and just buy one at the cash register,
Exactly. Thank you so much.
And here's the thing too, everybody, if you tell everybody about this, the minute that most people buy a gift card for at least $25, right? Sometimes they'll do a little bit less, but I would say the average gift card is $25, $50. Go give away the app for free and tell them the minute they buy their first gift card, they're going to get $5 back. So they buy your friend, their kid, a $25 gift card for Starbucks, they're immediately going to get $5 back. So they got the card essentially for 20. As soon as they do that, you're going to get $5 for free because they spent 25. So go out there and tell the world, hey, get cash back on not only get cash, you plus get the cash back. So any gift card you buy, get cash back. But as soon as you spend 25, we're going to give you free $5. And this is something that all of you should be out there just jamming out. And as they're buying gift cards, very few of them buy a gift card for $10 or $15 or even 20. Most of it's 25 on up. So it'll be very easy for you to get those $5 sent to you just from having them buy gift cards.
yeah, exactly. So go ahead, Sue. I saw you were raising your hand. Did you want to ask a question?
Was that me again or somebody else, another Sue? Because I have a question now.
Okay, go ahead.
You go through this so fast, and I do the replays too, okay, and slow it down. But David just explained the 5 for 5 when they have to download the app before they can. If you could just do that slower, or maybe just.
All right, I'll explain slower.
Yeah.
So you download. So you give away the app for free. They go. They go and download it on their phone, right? They need to spend. As soon as they spend $25, you get 5. They get 5. So then they would just either go out to restaurants. Like, I mean, I'm looking at my app.
But if, I thought you put it with a gift certificate. No.
No. Same thing. If they buy a gift certificate, most of the time. So let's say I send Charles the app. He downloads it. Charles is like, cool. I want to buy a $25 gift card to Starbucks, and I want to get cash back. So he does that. He buys the $25 gift card for Starbucks. As soon as he does that, he's going to get $5 because he spent more than $25. And then the app sends me $5 because Charles just spent $25. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be in one purchase either. Charles might go to one restaurant and then another restaurant, or do a couple things. As long as it adds up that Charles spends more than $25, he's going to get $5 and I'm going to get $5. So you just really want to give away the app. And as they use it, you just get those free $5 because there's a lot of food discounts too. Like I go to this chicken sandwich place down the street and it's so funny when I look at like the cash back because I have like a million of them. I got Atomic Wings, Atomic Wings, Atomic Wings, Atomic. I mean, like I got like 8 of them here. Like I love the chicken sandwich so much. Every time I go there, I use my credit card. It's linked and it automatically gives me cash back for going and eating the same chicken sandwich. So if Charles would have gave me the app, he would have definitely already received that $5 because I've spent like a lot more money than that on this app. So does that make sense?
Yes, yes. And they would buy their own gift card.
Yeah, they buy their own gift cards. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Own gift card, or maybe not even do that. Maybe they'll just do what I did because there's so many restaurants and stuff on here. They might just go to a restaurant and get cash back. They might buy, there's all kinds of retail shopping on here too with big discounts and big cash back. So especially right now, there's some big discounts for example, here's Rado. Rado's a great watch company I like. They're giving 4% cash back. I mean, if I was going to buy $1,000 watch, 4% could be significant. So a lot of good deals that people would do. As long as they spend over $25, you'll get $5. They'll get $5.
Okay, go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, I have a question on that cashback get 5. Is that just a one-time offer? In other words, if I use it one time, I get the $5, and whoever supplied me with it, they get $5.
Correct.
Or can I use it throughout the year numerous times and get $5 back every time I spend the $25 cap?
No, so the way that it works, it's on the first time somebody uses the card linking, you get $5, they get $5, and then they continue, whoever has the app, they continue to earn cash back, and then you'll get a cash back match.
Right.
You'll match a
Okay,
percentage of it.
right.
But it's for new app downloads. I mean, it's basically for
It's a promotion.
the advertisers that are on the app are paying, $5 to someone to use it and $5 for someone to share it. I mean, that's $10 being generated out of nothing plus cash back to who used it. So it's a pretty outstanding offer to have this, $10 promotion out there for us to give away.
That comes out of the
apps 5 to
advertising
5.
budget.
What's that?
That comes out of the advertising budget.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the $10 is generated from. The advertisers that are on the app collectively, put money together, and there's a
Right.
pool of money available for more app downloads. So
Okay.
use it up. I mean, it's, there all those advertisers are there. Remember, there's $1 trillion a year on advertising spent, and restaurants and these type of businesses that are on the app, they're there because they need to spend advertising dollars, and we need more people using the app. So yeah, there's a pool of money there. That's like, there's give 5, get 5, give 5 is an outstanding promotion. It's money generated to our members without people having to spend money outside of what they're buying. So they get the app, they spend $25 on what they're already going to spend on anyways. An additional $10 is generated to our network. So
Okay, so
that's-
let's take the merchant. I have 2 questions. One, the merchant content, are we going to get that in the back office in the near future? Because I am working with restaurants and I want to get them signed up. And that's
yeah, we have that. We have a way for you to introduce local merchants and merchants to Save Club, through our form. Yeah, we'll drop that. Do you have that form, Richard?
I have
And
the form, all right, and it's a browser form.
Yeah.
Website browser form, all right.
Yeah, we've adjusted that form a little bit. We've added a couple fields to it, or Dave's added a couple fields to it. And yeah, we'll have an area here in the back office for inviting merchants to Save Club. Right now it's still kind of a pilot program, but anybody's
Right.
welcome to introduce a merchant now, and then we'll be scaling it up.
I'll be scaling up my program here very, very shortly. Okay, now let's take a restaurant that has the QR code for the free app. All right, so they person that gets the free app and they spend $25, does the restaurant get $5?
I'm sorry, Rich, ask that question
Okay,
again.
okay, the free app.
Yeah.
Okay, the restaurant has a QR code in their restaurant.
Yep.
You know, scan it here. That person gets the free app. That person spends $25. Does the restaurant get $5?
Yeah, if the restaurant's the affiliate that shared them the app, absolutely. That's what we want to have happen. Because
It
imagine
will
this,
happen.
if you're a restaurant, let's say you're Sally's Taco Shop, and you're the taco shop, and people are walking in there buying more than $25 all day long. Probably every ticket's probably $25 and up. They could say, well, scan this, get the app, buy your tacos, you'll get $5 and the restaurant gets $5. So all day long, the restaurant can be earning an additional $5 by promoting the app.
And will we have point of sale material in the back office pertaining to such things like that we can have for tabletops? Or do I have to create my own
No,
tabletop?
we did create. There is a flyer like that. But yeah, we'll get more granular into a training about onboarding the businesses. But yeah, there was we did make some like 4x6 postcards that can be easily modified with QR code and stuff. They're
Not sure where those are at.
part of the Canva package. So yeah, I don't have it on hand, Richard, but I can get it to you.
That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
Now,
you.
hey, just okay. Thanks, Richard. Hey, just one last thing is we're way past the hour right here, but I wanted to just plant one more seed for all of you Save Club members. I'm going to walk you through something here. So, inside your back office, underneath the My Deals, you get into here, right? And just to let you know that December is a massive month for movies, and people go, people traveling there. The Avatar movie, I just saw an ad for it. It's coming out. It's probably might be one of the biggest blockbuster theater releases of the year. It's a much anticipated movie, and you simply get in here, you click get your tickets, you buy your tickets. It's far more than 25% off. This is the black ones are good for like all the IMAXs and high stuff. The yellow ones are, for all the other pieces. But save money on your tickets right there. You also save on your concessions and other pieces too. And it's at all these nationwide theaters. So just want to show people here you go right here, and that's how you get it. It's underneath parks and tickets, and pull them down there. So with that, let's wrap up this call here. And on tomorrow night, I dropped inside of the chat. Hopefully you've got that there. If you're interested in the Monster Engager, we're going to do it at 6 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. I'm seeing another question here from BJ about the cashback. So I'm going to go through and look at our sheet. I was provided last week a sheet of every sale that has been done through the shopping portal, everything that's pending, and everything that's been paid. And so I'll look for your order, BJ, and try to find out what is the delay there on the cashback. If it's coming from Nike, it could be they take a while to settle the payments to us. But as soon as the payment's settled to us, then we re-release it. So I'll get some clarity on what the delay is from the cashback portal distribution. So with that, everybody have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Monster Engager training, and we'll take it from there. Bye for now.